Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of June 2nd. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check out your other two signs videos for deeper messages. So, Gemini, we are here in your season, in your solar returns moment. So, for you, Gemini, you really just want to savor this moment because we have somewhat of this pause before the storm. Your season is relatively light, but we also are coming up on a Mercury retrograde. So the end of the month is going to have a Mercury retrograde. It will already be Cancer season by then. And that is when we also have Jupiter moving into Leo at the end of the month. The 28th, you also have Mars moving into your sign. And so right now, just savor this moment. Savor this moment before all of that happens. Yeah, savor this moment of pause, this calm before the storm. This is your birthday month, so yeah, enjoy it. If you did have a May birthday, happy post-birthday, belated birthday. To meet you this week, Gemini, I'm going to be using the Enchanted Map Oracle deck, as it is the first Oracle deck that I had got outside of a tarot deck. So yeah, let's see. You've got Ride the Wave right off the bat, and this is a good place to be for your season. You're just riding this wave. Like I said, we're at this somewhat calm energy, and this is for you to make those waves because it is your solar returns month. So Gemini, you make those waves, ride it however they're coming for you right now. And I was telling Taurus, because they're in their post shadow, you know, sometimes birthdays, because I'm hanging out with the Gemini right now actually, and I'm watching her excitement about her birthday coming up. She's getting really, you know, jazzed up for her birthday that she's having this weekend. And there's also the option of existential dread. Those are things that happen, and they can both exist at the same time, which is a great experience. When I was turning 30, really the lead up moments to the actual birthday were very just moments of panic and moments of excitement. I was in Sedona, like chimney shuffling up a spot that I shouldn't have been because I was in flip-flops, but whatever. That was the end of my 20s. That was how I ended my 20s, was in both excitement and existential dread. So Gemini, I don't know where you're gonna be, but I do hope the best. I do hope that you enjoy your birthday season. You've got education reversed, and so this is saying that while we are leveling up in your age and your solar returns, age does not necessarily equal knowledge. Age is something like you're gaining experience and wisdom in that sense. But if what you are seeking is knowledge, Gemini, you want to actually, you know, put yourself out there in a sense of, we can study all the things we want to. We have a world of knowledge within us, and it's not a bad thing, but don't be your own echo chamber, because sometimes, like there's definitely been times where I've taught myself something and then I actually took the class on it and was like, oh, completely different. So Gemini, what you really want to do is make sure that you are, you know, you cultivate your own knowledge in the way that you are learning things, but you want to be able to present that knowledge out into the world. Or if you do want to be able to bring your knowledge out into the world, you want to bounce it off of peers, of even just friends. If you're not necessarily in a school or anything, you want to be bouncing off those ideas just to see what like the responses to your knowledge, because other people might have different insights on things. Yeah, as they do, as people do. Because details, getting lost in the details. Mercury is your ruling planet, so you're probably also in a little bit more of that pre-shadow to the Mercury retrograde at the end of the month. So details. What I really like about this card is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but in the reverse of it, it shows clarity in being highlighted. It's a little detail of this card. So Gemini, really, you want to be, checking everything. Like with this education reversed card, it could be like when you're doing math is not my jam 90% of the times, but you don't want to miss a little negative number somewhere, because that can change your whole equation. And by the time you've gotten down to the bottom of your equation, you're in a completely different place than you should be. So Gemini, you really want to get detailed with all the little things. If you are like, especially doing any kind of contracts or things, you want to make sure that everything is crystal clear, full clarity, so that you don't come into hiccups down the line. It's best to have a good foundation. And so if there's a new pursuit or skill or knowledge level that you want, have the proper foundation. Even if Gemini, it might mean, like there's so many different courses online these days. Just find something to bounce your ideas off of, even if it is just taking a little online course for here or there. If you can do in-person things, I will always suggest that in-person tangible experience, if what you are learning is something that is tangible, like go to a course. I was really into wanting to do a dance class, and it was like, I could do all these online things, but being in person, I can have an instructor do those like little course corrects that I need. I was practicing yoga for a long time before I actually did the training. So there were things that my body were doing that were not right. So Gemini, really, if you want to get detailed in things, ride the waves that you are taking in this birthday month of yours, and get things sharp, so that you can move with that foundation of better precision. That is what the Map Oracle deck has for you. But I'm going to pull one more card from the Wild Unknown deck, as this is the deck that I watched a person use. I want to say this was pre-pandemic time, and it was just my favorite thing. So they're still one of my favorite cards. This is you, Gemini, octopus. Look at this, your little brain all lit up here. You got all these options, but you need the motor skills for each of these tentacles, because Gemini, you are an air sign, and we tend to have all these thoughts going a mile a minute, but we got to also be able to have the coordination to get it out into the world. So Gemini, really, if you are not full octopus mode, because most people aren't actually good at multitasking, like have a lot of things, have your to-do list in the morning, Gemini. But like with that to-do list, then go start attacking things from all the angles that you will be doing, is what it looks like. That is what I have for you this week, Gemini. I hope that helps. I do hope that you're really feeling into your solar return month season, your Gemini season, and just being in the moment with whatever comes up, but you are setting yourself up for a good year, a next solar cycle. And I'll see you next week. Bye.